Hey everyone, this is Group 4, Caitlin Gertner, Kat Thompson, and Paige Laurie's social media engagement idea, Cook with Chobani. The purpose of Cook with Chobani is to inform individuals about Chobani Greek yogurt's versatility as a recipe ingredient. Our objective is to increase awareness about Chobani Greek yogurt as a recipe ingredient by promoting Pinterest users to pin and share original recipes using Chobani Greek yogurt. Through the use of Pinterest, individuals will be invited to share original dip and/or appetizer recipes that utilize Chobani Greek yogurt as an ingredient. Recipe submissions will be accepted for a 30-day period. Complete instructions about the contest can be found on Chobani's Pinterest board, Cook with Chobani Contest, where the top 25 finalist recipes will also be repinned after the deadline for recipe submissions. To submit a recipe using Pinterest, individuals must create a board with the title Cook with Chobani. There is no limit to the number of recipes one individual can submit. However, all pins must also be tagged with hashtag Cook with Chobani and hashtag Dips and Apps to be entered into the contest. Individuals are allowed to share recipes on any social platforms to promote repinning on Pinterest. Their board must be public to be found by Chobani and to be repinned by other Pinterest users. The 25 recipes with the most repins will be pinned on Chobani's Cook with Chobani contest board to further promote the contest and encourage repinning by Chobani followers. Of the 25 finalists on the Chobani board, the 10 recipes with the most repins after a 2-week period will be recreated at the Chobani Soho storefront by the executive chef. These 10 recipes will be featured at a special sampling event at the Soho location. The event will be promoted through all social media platforms. Guests at the event will sample each of the 10 recipes and vote using iPad voting kiosks. To sample and vote, guests will need to provide their email address to log in to the voting portal. This could also be considered an additional marketing strategy to capture a larger email audience. After the event, guests receive an email blast thanking them for coming out and opting them in for future email promotions and new products from Chobani. The top 3 finalists of the contest will receive a year's supply of Chobani Greek yogurt. The winning recipe will be added to the Chobani Soho menu. The individual who created the recipe will be brought to the Soho store in New York to celebrate the addition of the recipe to the Chobani Soho menu and to meet the executive chef Marcus Samuelson. Chobani will be promoting the contest using their Pinterest account as well as other social media platforms to raise awareness. While contest submissions may only be posted through Pinterest, Chobani plans to also use other social media platforms to spread the word, but to point people to the Pinterest pin on the Cook with Chobani contest board for official instructions. Chobani will continue to utilize other platforms to share the top 25 recipes that are pinned to the board. However, repins will be the only form of measurement. To entice individuals to go to the Cook with Chobani contest board, most posts on other Chobani social platforms, including but not limited to Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, will include the recipe title and a teaser, but not the full recipe. To view the full list of ingredients and instructions, individuals must visit the Pinterest board. Pinterest will be the only social media channel through which recipes can be submitted. However, individuals are encouraged to share their recipes on other social platforms to increase awareness. Given that the strong majority of Pinterest users are women, and of those female users, 30% are between the ages of 25 and 34, we have selected Pinterest as a social media platform for recipe submissions. Half of all Pinterest users are parents, and over a quarter have a household income of over $100,000. These demographics were compelling reasons to choose Pinterest, as they fit within Chobani's target market demographics. Mary Beth Hudson is our target market persona. She fits the majority of the demographics of the individuals currently consuming Greek yogurt, as well as some demographics and psychographics that provide compelling reasons to target her and her household. Mary Beth is 32 years old and lives with her husband Josh in Charlotte, North Carolina. Their joint income is over $100,000. Mary Beth is an accounting manager for a large realty firm, Lygon Commercial Real Estate. and completed her Master's of Accounting from the University of North Carolina. Mary Beth and Josh have a toddler daughter named Aiden and plan to have one more child in the near future. Mary Beth is an avid runner and has recently started CrossFit as well. She and her family's health are a top priority. Therefore, they buy some organic produce items and feed Aiden primarily foods labeled natural. While Mary Beth is technologically adept, she does not spend an excessive amount of time on her devices outside of work. She uses social media platforms to stay connected with friends and family, as well as a resource for fitness articles, routines, healthy recipes, parenting advice, etc. While she doesn't currently follow Chobani, Mary Beth has pinned recipes on her Pinterest account that utilize Greek yogurt, especially as a healthy substitute for other ingredients. The call to action is for individuals to pin an original dip and appetizer recipe that uses Chobani Greek yogurt as an ingredient to their Cook with Chobani Pinterest board with the appropriate tags #CookWithChobani and #dips and apps. While this is the primary call to action, to increase an individual's chances of winning, they are encouraged to promote their recipe on all social media platforms as they desire. This engagement idea will benefit Chobani by generating social buzz through Pinterest, increasing the number of Pinterest followers, email subscribers from the voting kiosks, and traffic to the Chobani Soho storefront. The contest will also increase awareness of the Chobani Kitchen, a collection of online recipes from Chobani's in-house chefs, along with tips for substituting Greek yogurt for other ingredients. The number of new followers and fans will be monitored across all of Chobani's platforms throughout the campaign. Google Analytics will also be used to track traffic on Pinterest and gauge the effectiveness of the campaign for future use, as well as to determine the value of the ROI. This has been Caitlin Gertner, Paige Laurie, and Kat Thompson's social media engagement idea, Cook with Chobani. Thank you for watching.